Welcome to Backyard Cigars, Bedtime Stories. These are short tales, sixth element, El Tabaco. As you can see, this book is by De los Reyes Cigars, Saga. Short tales, the sixth element, El Tabaco. Tomo 6, Saga. As you can see, it looks like a book, feels like a book. Doc. This first page. Blank page. Introduction. Saga short tales. Many things compose a saga. The heroic stories. The generations, long narratives. The lifetimes spent in search of a grail, or simply perfection, the ordeals, the battles, the overcoming of obstacles, the love stories. Sagas are an ensemble that defines the identity of generations. They are the people's favorites, the better-known parts of the legacy. But for many, aside of the legends and heroic accounts, a saga is a well that many stories one enjoys in these special and rare moments when one reflects on what is truly good in life. They are the bedtime stories of our lives. Though clearly not as recognized as the saga they are forming, these stories are made enjoyable for their peculiar way of quietly marking the memory, for giving to the imagination the opportunity to create. They are not the mainstream saga, which makes them even more of a rare jewel that one gets to enjoy with floating memories and sensations. These are the short tales. And then this goes on to talk about the growing of perfect tobacco and the Balance Act and everything that goes into it. And I'll just finish this last page. Tobacco grows from the soils. It is avid with water, sun, or shade, relying on those four elements to achieve its maturity. But in the world of tobacco growers, tobacco is an element in itself, yet it does not exist as a pillar of life, but it is the product of the interaction with another factor, the passion. Passion is as important of any of the four elements. In fact, it is the fifth element in the alchemy of tobacco creations, for only when juggling passion with the earth, the rain, the wind, and the sun, is that a complete new element is created, the sixth element, El Tabaco. Saga Cigars. Now, if my memory serves me correct, this is a San Andres wrapper, and it has a Dominican binder and filler. Or very well could be a Connecticut broadleaf. I don't remember the specs on it right now. That's not really important. I've already reviewed this cigar. And if you had the opportunity to see that review, then you probably heard me go on and on and on about how special this cigar was, how tasty it was, and how incredible Nilka Reyes of Saga Cigars is as a person and as a tobacco lover and blender. So this cigar is, I believe, 5.5 by 58. And for a 58 ring gauge cigar, it is probably one of the largest ring gauge cigars that I've ever enjoyed in my life. I fully recommend it. And as you can see, I'm all in. I got the box purchase. And this packs 10 cigars to the book. It's really a nice concept of taking the idea of the saga of creating cigars and working with the earth and the four elements and just coming up with something this special. And I know she put a lot into this, but don't take my word for it. Nilka can tell you all about it. This is really just outstanding stuff, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I wouldn't have purchased this here if I didn't think it was worth it. That's just what it comes down to. Sometimes we make box purchases and they can be impulse grabs. They can be something that we just think will look cool. This wasn't about getting the bookcase. It really wasn't. It was about getting these. The fact that they came packaged in this was a bonus. And I hope that this was a bonus tip for you as well. Get a Saga. Leave a comment in the video where I reviewed this cigar. Let me know if it agreed with you as well as it agreed with me. Till next time on Backyard Cigars.